Hello everybody, Sound StarCraft here, and it doesn't get any bigger than this, baby. Whoop bump champion style. Sexy lady. Sorry, I'm getting off topic here because I am so excited, guys. This is, you know it is, that's right, it is the finals, the World Championship Finals. That's right, the Battle.net World Championship Finals. I feel like I cannot say that enough, as this is one of, if not the biggest game number one of all of StarCraft 2 right now, as it is. That's right, guys, the Battle.net World Champions Finals. Both these pylons going to be dropped around the same time. Very interesting, as we do have a PvP matchup for this finals. There are going to be 6 games. This is game 1, but sporting in the top left, we do have the Red Protoss CreatorPrime. Now, just before I talk about him, we do have spawning in the bottom right, STPartinG. Now, CreatorPrime is a really interesting guy, guys. He's only 15 years old. Both these players are Korean players. Both these players have got experience in GSLs and have played quite a few GSLs and actually done quite well there. Probably STPartinG done a bit more, as he is a bit older. He is 18, but I mean, that's not old at all, guys, as CreatorPrime, in comparison, he's only 15, man. He's the youngest pro gamer I know, and man, if he wins this, that's 100 grand. That's 100 grand prize pool, and as a 15-year-old having 100 grand, that would be a huge deal. I don't know about you guys. I don't know if your parents are billionaires. Probably not. Just going on statistics, as PvP is going to be scouting out here. But like I said, guys, this is the championship finals. This is game 1. This is where it all gets set up. He is going to be dropping his cyber core CreatorPrime slightly earlier than PvP's, but PvP is going to be having a scout, making sure there's no proxy gateways, anything like that, any sort of, you know, proxy Twilight Council or some sort of pylon going on here, as that is a common place to hide a pylon. Cybercore is going to be being built, second gas on the way for CreatorPrime. No second gas yet for PvP, although there is going to be a Zealot as well for CreatorPrime, way ahead, or not way ahead, slightly ahead of this Zealot, but a Stalker is going to be chronoed out. And what's PvP is opting to spend his chrono on both the Cybercore and the Stalker, whereas this chrono is just going to be going into the Cybercore as well. So very similar builds at the moment. Both players sending out their Zealots, almost identical timing, although PvP is going to reach, oh no, actually it's pretty much identical, and actually PvP is getting a proxy gateway here. He wasn't scouting. I lied there, sorry guys. He was actually getting a proxy gateway. So that's kind of the only difference we have in the build order so far, as both players with warp gate research pretty much identical, although sorry, I lied again, as there is a robo facility on the way for PvP out here, although he may be forced to cancel this, as the Stalker has scouted it and knows, like, hey, there's some sneaky play going on here, and that does get cancelled, and this pylon will get destroyed unless these reinforcements can get here in time. And really it's going to be a battle of micro, although there is another Stalker on the way and more troops on the way for PvP, although he is just going to be withdrawing here, as this pylon is going to be taken out. Now guys, I am going to let you know, Nexus going down way earlier for PvP, but he is slightly supply boxed here at the moment, that this is being recorded in max graphics, so all you graphics lovers are going to be happy, and I'm trying to keep my voice lower, although I'm so excited, guys, I'm so excited. I'm trying to keep my voice down because I know my microphone sucks at the moment. I am just using the inbuilt microphone. I have gotten heaps of advice to get a better microphone. I've told you guys once, I'll tell you again, I do have a hectic microphone. It's just not on me, so I don't have it yet, but I will be getting it shortly. But back to the game, warp gates are going to be coming into play now, although PvP already has his warp gates, and he's building another. He is forced to rebuild that robo and get another warp gate, which is going to delay the production of that robo, but CreatorPrime's going for a late robo anyway. Both players getting their Nexus, although PvP's Nexus is going to be a few seconds earlier than CreatorPrime. Right now, if we look at the units, CreatorPrime does have the lead on probes, but his Nexus is going to be slower, so that's the difference there, basically. Basically, those 6 different probes meant that PartinG could drop that Nexus earlier, and as well, he's behind on the Stalker count, but up on the Sentry count, as he did get that double gas earlier, so that makes sense there. But back to production, and we can see the Robo has finished for PartinG. What's he going to be crying out? It is indeed an Immortal. PartinG is known for his Immortal plays. And basically he's a sick player. I've never costed any of his games, so I'm very excited. He has had lots of success, but he is known for kind of a Sentry Immortal all-in off 2 base play, which is what we're possibly seeing here as another Sentry gets warped in. It's nice to get these Sentries done nice and early as well, so that they have more time to get gas, as this Observer is going to be heading out to have a scout and see what's going on. Both players with observers. PartinG's is going to be slightly earlier, and if we have a look at Prime space, he is also getting out Immortal Sentry. So right now both players very similar builds. I would say PartinG is slightly in the lead, although he is behind in... Ooh, he's caught up in probes, and that is because his base was done earlier. Now right now CreatorPrime is going to be scouting the scout. At the same time, PartinG is going to see, hey, Prime here, he's going for a double gas. I'm going for a double gas. Although he is going to be able to see that his Nexus was built earlier. So both players, almost identical scouting patterns right here. You can see there the Observer in his view, slightly visible, but chances are he's not going to spot it. Although he probably can assume that he is being scouted right now. Right now only one of the Zalnagon towers is being taken, as both players have observers on the field. This observer is just going to be chilling in the middle line. We could possibly see, oh no, he's going to be coming into the base saying, hey, chrono boost. What's that happening? It was being used before. What is this over here? Robotics Bay. Ooh, so he is going to be seeing, hey, there's a Robotics Bay. You know what that means? That means Colossus. And at the same time, his Robotics Bay is going to be finished, which has been potentially scouted. No, I don't think it has actually. But yeah, both players going for identical builds. You can see the units count almost identical actually, right there. So although there is a War Prism on the way for CreatorPrime, which is very nice. Gravitic Drive is on the way for Prime as well. So where's that being researched? Here at the Robo Bay. You can see that, guys, it increased the move of War Prisms. So Prime is going to be going for a War Prism harass, which is a very nice thing to do in PvP. And this pylon is going to be, a shame it wasn't built earlier. He might have seen that War Prism. But as you guys can see, there is no defense here, except for this army. So if he manages to warp in some stuff, he could drop these Immortals here. Most likely going to drop them here, because it's going to take the army longer to get there. But right now you are going to see that he does have view, and he is going to drop them here. So I would say that's a slightly worse choice, just because the army's here, but he's going to pick them up, and he's got that speed has been learnt. So this War Prism is nice and speedy, and the War Prism did get a buffer in the early patch. We do see a third base going down for Prime, but back here he does have some Stalkers here. That's why he's just kind of chilling. He doesn't want to lose those Immortals, because that would be a huge blow to his units lost. I do believe, yeah, he has scouted this third base, so he knows, PartinG knows that he is behind on the expansions against the 15-year-old, which is hilarious, guys. Just think about that. What were you doing at 15? Were you playing a championship match that could win you with $100,000? Like, seriously, that's a lot of money, guys, for a 15-year-old. What are you even going to spend that on? I don't even know if you can buy that many lollies. Like, you could probably buy a shite load of lollies, which is just what I assume every 15-year-old does. PartinG, fun fact about him is he almost won against MVP in the GSLs last year, and he also believes that he loves to do the Immortal Sentry all-in, because he likes to think he puts a lot of his soul, so this Poxy is going to get taken out, a lot of his soul into his Immortals, which is a pretty cool thing, actually. You might think it's lame, whatever, screw you guys, because I think it's cool, you know, man. If this game is your life, if you're a pro gamer, you're playing all the time, it is your life, you know, you got to put your soul into it. There's no other way to do it. So much respect for PvP, as he is going to be intercepting all of these probes. Look at these Immortals going to town. Right now we do have 4 kills on both Immortals. Still Disciples though. I feel like their rank is about to improve though, as they are 2-shotting these bad boys. And right now, if we look at the units lost, yeah, 17 right there. So that's a lot of probes, much more resources. But at the same time, this third expansion has been denied, and there is a battle going over here. Sorry guys, slight delay there. We do see charge on the way as well for Prime. But hey, is it too late? Because he did go for an early third expansion in comparison to PvP, and right now he is up in the supply. But if we look at his units count, a lot of that is in probes. So the actual army supply is fairly even, although Prime does have a slight edge. He is supply block now. He is going to be hanging back with these Colossus. He has the Colossus advantage, 6 Colossus there to only 4 for PvP. Although we are going to be seeing a fairly epic battle going on here as more units are warped in. CreatorPrime needs to engage this, but PvP is going to have a nice little, going to be able to get onto the high ground. He is going to be engaging with these probes here as well, trying to flank this Colossus or even these Stalkers. It's just laser beams going everywhere, and this is inevitably what happens in PvP. These Colossus are just melting away these Stalkers, and these Colossus are going to be forced to back out. This one is going to get taken out, and yeah, we do see the GG though. Oh my god, the GG from PvP. What is going on? Why did he GG? He knew he lost that battle, but right now he's only sitting on 25 supply. So yeah guys, that was it. That was his all in. If we go, oh sorry, that's the name tag. I do want to just go back here for a second to the GG. Sorry guys, maybe you don't care, but as this Epic's game is going on, he has lost production at his natural. We do see that he is mining here, but yeah, basically this War Prison was coming back with more reinforcements. He had a huge supply lead. He had all these Colossus that would have basically moved in and completely owned his game, and he did have the 4-gate going on as well. So a fairly interesting game. I always love PvP because I play Protoss, as you guys probably know. And there are going to be 5 more games on the way, so we'll see what happens. Is the 15-year-old going to be able to win this, guys? Is the 15-year-old going to be able to take this $100,000 prize pool? We will see. But right now, he is in the lead, believe it or not, as he does take down StarTale's PvP. But stay tuned for the second game. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys later.